beginning because it's not very big at the beginning. So, and you want to keep some tension on so that it stays tight. Okay? Just a little. Now, these spaces are part of a teaching about not uncovering the garments of different relatives. What do we have here? That's also something special. But it's not, well, we'll get to some really special stuff. And it is a little slow at the beginning because you have to get this in here bigger before you can really pull through. So, all right, now, when we get to the beginning of Deuteronomy, actually, before we get there, chapter 6 has what in it? Who knows what chapter 6 has? The Shema. And also, chapter 5 has something. Who knows what chapter 5 is? What I hear? Oh, you're an adult. How about a kid? All right. You don't answer for the kid. Okay. All right, who knows?
Ten Commandments.
The 10 Commandments. Thank you. Oh, I see a bunch of lows over here. You know what low means?
No.
Right. It means don't. And that means that's the 10 Commandments. All right, but before we get to them, just a column or two, stop for a second, and we should have the Shema. Rob, here it is. No, that's a different Shema. It says Shema, but that's not it. But, where am I? Do I need glasses or what? Well, where? There should be a big shin here somewhere, I thought. Oh, well, we can't hold up things. The Shema is right around here, but I'm just not seeing it. Okay, but it is in chapter 6, I'm sure of that. Here's chapter 5. Oh, here it is, you went too far. Here you have a big ayin, Shema Yisrael, and then we have the Dalet, Echad. Okay, here's the Shema. And here, right behind it, are the 10 Commandments. You can always spot them because the last 5 commandments all have don't do this, don't do that, don't steal. Okay, let's keep going or we'll be here a long time. And I know we've got some great stuff for kids coming up. Now in a minute, we're going to come, you see this little space over here? You can keep going. You see there's a little gap here? That gap says that we're at the beginning of one of the 5 books. So this book, if there's a gap and we're going that way, what book is this starting over here? Deuteronomy. We're going that way, okay? So this is the beginning of Deuteronomy, and the end of Numbers, or Bamidbar, is up there. It's got that space. Now, I can't remember anything in particular, so here's where you guys can show us your real rolling skills. I'm glad we got people here to do this. Don't make it too tight for them, just a little bit of tension so that, and you better tilt it a little bit more this way because you're going to get in trouble over there. Just don't worry about it, just have it loose and ready to go. There's an art to this, let me tell you. You just don't, if you don't do it right, it's way too loose and all sorts of problems. Or it won't fit anymore. Once you go over to the handle. And here we are in Numbers. There is something at the beginning of Numbers that's special, has special spacing. It's called a very ironic benediction. Is it ironic? Oh, Aaronic. I'm sorry, not ironic. It is Aaronic benediction. And we will come to that. We should see it before it's in Deuteronomy. Numbers chapter 6. Well, have patience. Patience. We'll see it when it comes there. We should be there already. Oh, look, we got something here, special spacing. And it says, Yivarech Adonai v'yishmerecha. Does that sound like it to you? Yeah, okay. So now we know we got to number 6. Keep going. See, it's got special spacing to it. And that's special things have special spacing. And then a few more columns, we get back to the beginning, and this says that this is now the beginning of what book? Numbers. Remember, we're going backwards. So now we're in Leviticus as we keep going. Yeah, we'll get you guys trained yet. All right. Okay. So we're rolling. I'll tell you, synagogues all over the world are doing this. People are getting exercise, their muscles, especially your back muscles. When you lean over and do this, believe me. Yeah. Well, no. Oh yeah, there's full columns. You'll get a lot of those. Yeah. Don't touch. Yeah. Oh, there's quite a few. We haven't gotten to them yet. But that just makes it harder for me to find the place. I have to find it in there. Which is true. Somebody's having a bar mitzvah or something. They need a reading. I'm trying to find it in there. At least when you got smaller paragraphs, you can find it easier. Oh, look what we got here. What does that tell me?
End of the book.
That's right. We're in the beginning of the book. However you want to see it. And that means that this was Leviticus here by Hebrew. And there it is. And we're going to keep going back and back. I like Exodus 15, which has a song in it that Miriam and the ladies sang at the Red Sea. Because it has what song that we love to sing? And what's the first word in Hebrew? It's got 2 letters. What? Michamocha. That's right. Michamocha. Yeah. You know, I wanted to say something to the worship people. If they have a chance to give the scripture references to the different songs when they're worship, I mean, that would show you how many of them are from scripture. Really. I should have told Dan privately, but here I am announcing it. I think he'll forgive me. Okay. And we have a few other things. Oh, look, here's a bunch of loaves again. Oh, wait a minute. That means that's Exodus what? Where you have the 10 Commandments. 20. Very good. Smart young man. Now, we want to get to the Song of Miriam and the ladies, the Red Sea. What chapter is that? Anybody know? 15. Exodus 15. Now look, here we have a song. You're right. There it is. See the special spacing? Can anybody see that up there? You can actually. Wow. This does work. Yeah. Okay, and if you look in here, I'm just going to show you where it says it. It says Michamocha in here. Michamocha. Oops, it starts over here. That's the second one. Michamocha b'lim Adonai Michamocha nedor ba'kodesh norati lo oseh fela. There it is. Okay, keep going.
You should sing it.
So now, you know what I tell people? Well, we can't right now, but I tell people that, we probably have the oldest song in antiquity. What other people have a song that's 3,500 years old and they're still singing? Nobody that I know. Okay, so we're going back. We're going to the Exodus. No. All right, here's the beginning of Exodus. And of course, Pesach is in here, and we're going to keep going. We've got blessings of the sons of Jacob in here. And here's where the scribe had a you see the small in there? That's a special scribal thing. That means he had to make up some space and do it smaller. That's what it means, I think.
Judah.
Pretty sure. Okay, so now we're going back to my baseball verse and everything. Right. We're going to keep going. I'm trying to think if there's anything to point out as we go along. Now he's pulling more now because you feel it in your back. I used to feel it in my back after a while. Yeah. Okay.
I tell you what, it's easier to roll it than it is to write it.
Well, that's true. He said it's easier to roll it than it is to write it. It takes the average scribe, I think, a year or something to do a Torah scroll. It's all done by hand. They have to count the letters, make sure it has the exact right number of letters in each column. I'm telling you, there's more to it than you think. We're getting close to the end because you can see, look, we're getting down to the stick. Yeah? Okay. So how many people know where Japanese cars are mentioned in the Bible?
We're all in one accord.
Anybody know? They were all in one accord. That's one of them. There's another one. But I forgot the other one. Does anybody know the other one? Huh?
David's tennis court.
Can't remember the other one. Okay, who is one of the shortest guys in the Bible? Nehemiah. And then there's Big Pond the Shuhite. He was even smaller. Okay, Big Pond. Now look, we're getting to the end there. Italian prophets. That last guy, what's his? Malachi, right. Okay, so now we're going to have to pull this up a little bit. Here, roll it a little more. Because we're going to be reading from the first column. Okay, we'll roll it up a little, and then, kids, you're all going to have to back up. Because now we have the second reading. So, can we go back to the slides? We're done with the camera. And can we get the monitor up there too, man? Okay. I don't know if well, actually you can't see, but we're at the column here, the beginning, the